You know, I recently realized that we are the true Eddie Haskells of podcasting.
What the choo-choos? I mean, not choo-choos, but true-trues.
I didn't expect you to answer like that.
What'd you expect me to answer like?
That's
Yes,
right.
Mrs. Cleaver.
No, I expected you to either respond with a witty response like that or respond in saying, "You know what, Corban? You are absolutely right, as you have always been right in my entire life."
I doubt you actually thought that.
No, I actually thought that you were going to say, "Yeah, we're so polite in real life, and then we're like this on our podcast." Welcome to Rocket to Anywhere, the show where we have new theme music. And
You do? Wait, which one did you pick?
we'll find out later. If you didn't hear any new theme music, that means that it was copyrighted and I couldn't use it.
Oh.
We'll find out later after I edit this.
Okay.
Let's move on to follow-up. Only one piece of follow-up this week. And that is not actually a piece of follow-up, but it is an announcement that everyone needs to hear first.
We need to hear that we're not dead yet.
Yes.
Because when you listen to this, it'll be 3 weeks later, so hopefully we won't be dead by then.
No, it'll actually be 1 week from today.
Oh, yeah.
We switched to a new hosting service. If you're not technologically savvy, that means...
Technologically savvy? That's what I heard. Technologically savvy.
Yeah, I kept messing up when I was trying to say that. I was practicing saying this morning.
Is it...
Technologically...
Yeah, is it technologically...
No. Basically, here's the point. The company that allows all of you chips to be able to listen to our show, the company that helps all of you listen, is shutting down.
We should give them a new name.
So we switched... Well, I was listening back to some old episodes, and we originally called them Sardines.
Yeah, that was my idea, and it was a bad one.
Yeah.
Because they aren't smelly.
So anyway, we switched to a new hosting service.
Well, how do we know that?
Well, because I just fixed it this morning. So everyone...
I'm not talking about
all
you.
our listeners should have already been switched.
I am talking about you.
You don't have to do anything. I hope. I really hope that you didn't have to do anything. Unless, I don't think anyone actually might hear this if
I am not paying $15.
Dead waves. Anyway, so getting new episodes will be much easier now.
They're dead waves because we are talking about two totally different things.
Okay, we're dragging this on too long. Let's move on to this week's public service announcement.
You didn't even finish the point.
I did.
I mean, you didn't even get to the point.
I did. Our point, our public service announcement this week, is that if you did not know, elevator close buttons...
Our point of this podcast is to drive people to the point of the podcast.
No, our point is to drive them to the point of insanity.
Oh.
Elevator close buttons...
I already reached that point before we started.
If you didn't know, elevator close buttons don't actually work. They're just there.
Yeah, because all the little kids, when they're little, they all touch it. Oh, I'm going to close the door for you. And then they close it on an old lady, and then the old lady's like,
no, that's
Child,
why...
don't you dare close that door on me again. And then they press the open door button, and it doesn't work.
No, that's why when you see someone coming and you really hope those doors would close before that person has to be in the elevator with you, and you're pushing it frantically, trying to get it to close, and it won't close in time, it's because the button doesn't work. If you didn't know that. So...
And how do you know that?
Because it's about this man who has an elevator museum, and he talks about how almost every elevator invented had door close buttons didn't work. And in the original elevators...
Almost every.
Yeah. Almost every. Because...
Put that on loop.
Because if you have a Schneidler elevator, one of those that has a little arrow in circle...
Is that the one that goes drops down and crashes?
No. If you have a Schindler elevator, it's a German word. The door close button.
Oh, it sounds better, I guess. Schindler.
That's probably how they pronounce it in Germany. But if you have one of those elevators and you push the and you push the door close
He
button.
forgot his lines. You know we're reading off a script, right? Well, except for me, I threw mine away.
I wish we had a script. Basically, here's my point. I keep going off track here. If you twist the button in a Schindler elevator, it will close. So that's just a fact. So between public service announcement and headlines right now, our power just went out, so we have to finish recording the podcast.
That's why I said peace be with you.
Yeah, we have to hurry before our computer dies here. So,
Our.
okay, my computer.
No.
You
keep saying our, and it's our.
We have to hurry. Move on to headlines. We have a few headlines to speak. Number
Stop
one.
talking so fast. I can't even hear what you're saying.
Kite flying in India can be deadly. 3 people had
You already said that.
Well,
wait, no, you said in Korea.
No.
Never mind.
No, 3 people had their throats cut off by a kite string this week because the wind was so strong. Number 2, you can buy a World War II tank. The Normandy Tank Museum is auctioning off thousands of military items after failing to attract enough visitors. Third.
Yeah, they're going to attract you know what they're going to do? They're going to tear down that museum and they're going to make it a battlefield.
I can imagine some kid just like, oh, what does this do, Dad? And pulls the thing. Germany is to urge its citizens to hoard food and water.
What's hoard?
Like,
Wait, how do you spell it?
Hoard. Like, collect it up, like stockpile it.
I thought it was always spelled Hourd.
No. Last one. This is very controversial.
Howard.
This was in the controversial section of Reddit. It says we don't need homework. The time kids devote it to it would be better spent on family dinners and a good night's sleep, or kids starting their own business. I added that last part there.
Wait, what was this about?
The topic was that what would happen if we got rid of homework?
You wouldn't be able to go to college till you were like 25.
I don't know how you got to that.
Because homework helps those really low.
But that's what summer school's for, or the internet. Power outage update. We just found out.
Whole neighborhood.
Yeah, power outage update. We just found out the whole neighborhood's out of energy. So it's a race against time and battery. Joke of the week. Here's one. I thought it was really funny the way this person said this. So, I did an 190-pound deadlift this morning out of bed.
What?
I did a 190-pound deadlift out of bed this morning. So the point is, the deadlift is like lifting weights. You know all these people there?
Yeah,
That's what a deadlift is. So I did a 190-pound deadlift this morning out of bed. So I deadlifted myself out of bed.
Oh, you lifted yourself out of bed.
Yeah, and it was in the European section, and someone commented saying, "Oh yeah, I know someone who can lift 1,000 pounds. He's a bank teller." Okay. What's the most obvious country?
Is the United States a country?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Canada.
Oh.
Get it? Duh. Canada.
So what's Canada?
Canada Dry? That soda drink?
Oh.
I guess so.
Okay.
My last joke. Are you lonely? Go to the Red Cross. They always know someone your type.
What?
If you're lonely, go to the Red Cross because they always know someone your type. Meaning, the Red Cross always knows someone who's your blood type.
Oh.
You know when you have to do blood donations?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And make sure it's not you from the past. Because you already donated blood a couple years before.
Okay, Sophia, tell your joke.
I saw an airplane crash.
Where?
You're supposed to say it like exciting.
Where?
Guess what? I saw an airplane crash today.
Where?
Well, it hit me, so I couldn't tell.
It's like that joke about the baseball guy who saw. He said, I was trying to figure out how a baseball flies through the air, but then it hit me, or something like that.
No, I was gonna catch a baseball, but then it hit me.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know.
It was
No,
something
but
like
mine
that.
was different because I said I saw an airplane crash today, and then you say where, like I'm about to start telling a story, like I'm witnessing or something, and then I just say my answer is, well, it hit me, so I couldn't tell.
Okay. Word of the day.
See, you're smiling. It's funny. Okay.
Word of the day today.
Wait, I had one.
We have lucubrate. Lucubrate. Verb. Pronunciation is lucubrate. Lucubrate.
Can you say it over and over again?
Lucubrate. L-U-C-U.
Don't spell it. Just say it.
Lucubrate. I'll give you a little hint here. It's something I do almost every night, except Saturday nights, with the exception of today because this is Saturday night and we're doing this right now. You know, I think I should just take out the guessing of this game.
Giving. No, not giving. Getting. No, not getting. Telling.
It on the mountain?
Telling. What was I saying? What was the hint?
I never said it. It's something that we're doing right now, and it means.
Oh yeah. We're doing it right now. Oh, we're sitting, driving people insane.
No, it means to work.
We're making people bored.
It means to work, write,
I was right.
or study laboriously,
I was right.
especially at night.
I was right.
Driving people insane at night.
No.
So, ding.
Well, that's my job. Yours is the boring part, so I was right about that.
Oh, why, thank you.
I was right about both.
Okie dokie.
Both.
Okay, two little stories. One is just an explanation. After helping out...
After 2 years, we gained weight.
It's our big story. Actually, I think I've lost weight.
My friend's going to hate me for that.
Okay, so...
You have not lost weight. You used to be adult... sorry. You
I used to be an
adult.
adult, but now I'm a kid.
Sorry, you used to be medium, but now you are large. And I'm not going to say if that's youth or adult. And it may or may not be adult.
Well, if you want to know how I look, just go back to my YouTube channel and find the video called My Face.
Yeah, and it's only his face, not his shirt.
No, it's my shirt. I'm wearing
Yeah, it's like the collar.
I was wearing a black shirt, so it blends in with the background.
It blends. Everything
Oh, you
blends.
can also watch my Apple recap. Here's the story. So I recently went to a different type of...
School.
No.
Church. No, we've always gone to the same church.
No, a different style.
A different house.
A different style of church.
Music. Oh.
And
Which
this
one?
is what I've noticed.
Which
I'll tell you off air. It
one?
was...
Bleep.
Everyone was a millennial there. And it's all hands in the air in worship and all heads down in the sermon.
In the phone. Heads.
Yeah.
No. In worship, everybody's up. And in the sermon, everybody's down with their face in their phone.
Up and down, up and down.
Like, you know how old people always say their nose is in a book? Well, their nose was in their phone.
Yeah, nose in a phone. That should be a new term.
Mm-hmm.
And my other...
Once the old people's, go poof.
My other thing
That was
is
a little too far.
this is a story from when I was in 4th grade. And I thought about
school stories, and they're
yes.
not like that.
I thought about it when I was hanging up towels right now. And
I knew you were going to say something that had to do with the bathroom.
Okay, so I was hanging up these towels, and they smelled like this new detergent we've been buying. And I realized this really smells like this kid. His mom didn't...
You smelt a kid?
No, well, I'm going to explain how I could smell him.
Okay.
So he sat...
The way I can smell you?
No, hold on, let me get to it. He sat at the table across the room. But his mom told him that he had to do his own laundry that last night. And so he didn't know how to do it. And he put like 4 cups of that Gain powder, lavender scented Gain powder, and he washed his clothes. And he just walks in and he smells overpowering lavender walking into the classroom.
Hey,
Anyway.
If you hate that new type of thing, then why are you wearing their shirt?
It's the only clothes I got right now.
I told you.
Oh, I should have not worn this shirt today.
Uh-huh. And you know what it says on the front?
Okay, topics. I have
a sermon.
Okay, give your sermon.
Okay. What should I give a sermon on?
Hold on, you can't start because Johnny just walked out.
Nah, that's my line. Get back
in here.
Don't teach my sermon for me, honey.
You're preaching to the choir.
I am not. I'm talking into the microphone, and the microphone is... Yeah, it's behind me. Okay. Lock the doors.
Nobody's living without hearing this much sermon.
Don't say the sermon for me.
Okay. Let me...
And I am... excuse me. Person on the front row you're a new guest, which you should never be here if you're a guest.
I'm the gossip grapevine.
We'll go to grapevine. That's not grapevine. That's the vine of the grapes.
The grape revival.
No laughing on stage, please.
No, Sophia. It's the grape revival. The great grape revival.
Do they have the Lord's Supper every time or what?
They're going to say, we're going to have you here so long you're going to all turn into raisins before you leave. And we're not talking sun-dried here.
We're talking wind-dried. No, we're talking God-dried.
we're talking, you're sitting in the pew so long you start to crinkle up. No. The ushers are waiting for people to dry up. You're like, oh, now we can squish them all together. There's more room. And three over here.
Anyway, you interrupted my sermon. Johnny? Yes? Oh, good. You're still here. Okay. Let's start now. Tick, 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 tick. 5 hours later. Remember, this is in the morning. And... Yes, Johnny. Shh, be quiet. Be quiet in the choir. Now, you should have warmed up your voices before I started the sermon. Now, shh. Whoever's memeing, you...
What's going on with the pastor?
I'm having a heart attack, so be quiet.
Life alert.
Stop laughing, Johnny. Whenever you laugh, it makes me have a worse heart attack.
Wait, who am I? Am I the gossip grapevine? Am I
You're
Johnny?
You're everybody in the pew.
What is going on with your voice?
You're making too much noise. Now, sit and be quiet like a good old man.
I'm going to be an old man before you're done.
Yeah, you better be. Okay.
Take the offering first.
The offering is after the third song. I haven't gone through the sermon yet.
Take their money before they don't want to give you no money.
No, because if they're true people, they will give after the 5-hour-long sermon. So.
Oh, yes, they'll be dried up raisins. So you can just
they'll just pull out all their money and they'll think it's $1 because they're all squished together.
The money will just be flaking off of them.
Yeah. Anyway, you can put the Lord's Supper crackers in their pocket. That way they'll already be cracked. Okay. You're making too much noise again. Okay. Johnny?
Yes, preacher.
I'm Johnny.
Oh.
Okay, just say yes, preacher.
Yes, preacher.
What pew are you sitting in?
Yes, preacher.
Don't say yes, preacher. You may say Jesus or God, but not yes, preacher.
Yes, preacher.
Okay. What pew are you sitting in?
Last pew.
What number is the last pew?
Hey, what row is this? 3B.
That is not a pew.
I'm 32.
You are not 32. You are 11 years old. Now, what pew are you sitting in?
32.
I don't have all day. Now hurry up.
What does this have to do with the sermon? Is this a practical life
Exactly.
application?
What does this have to do with the sermon? I'm trying to get on with the sermon. Now tell me what pew you are in.
Pew 31.
You are in 32, not 31. This was a test. You see, everybody. Amen. Oh, sorry. That was the wrong amen. You see, everybody. Everybody, listen up. Listen up.
Yes, preacher.
Yes, preacher. Yes, preacher.
Yes, preacher. Yes, preacher. Yes, preacher.
Uncle Danny.
I told you I wasn't going to be coming to your church no more if you'd be acting like this.
Oh, brother. Okay.
Don't make me bring my machete to knock down the door so I can get out for lunch.
Did you get it? Oh, brother.
I forgot it in the truck.
Everybody's a brother or a sister in church.
They're all going to be. The only people who are going to come to your church are your family.
Well,
This
then
is
how
you
come
act.
there's a whole balcony? Oh, that's all the grandchildren? Okay.
They're all inflatable people.
No, they're all the grandchildren. Grandchildren.
Gang children. They're all the gang children. No, they're the gang children.
Oh, okay. So they're adopted?
No, you invited them off the street.
Oh, okay. So they're from the foster home.
No.
They're the homeless
Come
kids.
on, come on, get on with your sermon.
I haven't even started. What are you talking about? Okay. Where was I?
Can I do my topic, please?
Oh, yes. The topic for today's sermon.
Snapchat.
No, sir. We will not bring any social things into this sermon. For today.
For today.
Okay.
Tomorrow, though.
Oh, make sure, announcements, everybody. Johnny, are you listening?
Yes, preacher. Yes, sir.
I guess that's approved. Okay,
Here, look at your preacher handbook. That's
Yeah.
proved. Proved answer.
okay. So, what are my announcements? Oh, yes. Make sure you're back here tomorrow at 11 in the morning for another great sermon from me. And Uncle Danny, you better be here. Oh, and
Why so late? I thought we were supposed to have church in the morning.
that's on Sundays, honey.
Oh, tomorrow's Sunday.
No, today is Sunday.
Today's Sunday. Today's Sunday.
Green beans. Okay.
Green beans.
You
is
guys are
Monday.
making too much noise again. Okay. I don't know what the sermon's supposed to be on.
Let's just go home.
Grandma, do you know what the sermon should be on today?
Eddie Haskell.
I don't know him.
Oh,
I don't know
Shirley.
any of those social kids.
Mentioning
How old is this supposed to be?
on the segue of social kids, this week's show was brought to you by Snapchat. Just kidding. This week's topic is Snapchat. Why do kids like Snapchat?
I blew up.
Why do kids like Snapchat? That's this week's topic.
They hate it.
You're repeating yourself again. Do I have to go down this path again?
Okay, this is part of the thing. He echoed me, in case you didn't know. He echoed me on purpose. I saw him editing. Editing.
Editing.
Ding.
That's the sound my computer makes when I'm done.
Editing. Editing.
Okay, Snapchat.
What?
Why do kids like Snapchat?
Snap, 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 snap.
So what is it with kids and Snapchat? Like
It's like death. They're
dog
dog
eyes.
face.
Yeah. We were going at that. Like the butterflies or all these other facial thingies. Like, why do you want to look like a dog? Yeah.
I'm a flower garden. I'm a garden
And
flower.
all they're doing is just their supposed story.
I mean, butterfly. I'm a garden butterfly.
I'm a piece of butter.
No, I'm a garden butterfly.
Like, what is it with these kids? All they're taking is selfie. This messed
It's
up.
because they have this like talent or thingy that they have to take a picture of themselves every day, so they do something.
It just doesn't make sense. And if you look at these, I mean, I've never installed Snapchat ever. Okay, and I never will.
Ever, except for yesterday.
What are you talking about? I've never installed Snapchat.
Yesterday means any day before today.
I never have. I could show you. I'll show you my App Store purchases. I've never installed it. Anyway, my point is, what is it with kids and Snapchat? Like, how is this cool?
It's not cool. Haven't you seen all the complaints?
No, but just like, why do kids want to do stuff like this? There's better things to do.
That's how they communicate with their teachers at school.
With 24-hour disappearing photos. Like, this stuff doesn't make sense to me. That's my point. I have a little topic here.
Why stuff doesn't make sense.
Yep, why stuff doesn't make sense with Corban. Here, the thing is, what's coming up now is...
He cries every day because he doesn't know what it means. What it means.
Snapchat.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
I'm such an old person. They say if you're old if you don't understand Snapchat. I don't understand
We're
Snapchat.
real old.
I'm old. Yeah, we're real old.
But guess what? We're goodies.
Goody
Goody.
This week's topic, another topic, is, this is something Sophia doesn't do. Should people stay for the credits in movies at the end? Or should we put credits in the beginning of the movie so that...
Good fun.
What?
Do you know the reason I don't stay for credits?
Why? Gotta go to the bathroom?
Yes. And I was saying, for a reason.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to the bathroom, but I'm actually getting popcorn. Refills.
I think
I never pay for anything. Don't worry about that.
The theater empties like
the
that.
The economy's not going down. I'm still going to pay for it at the beginning, just not at the end.
The theater empties like there's a bomb threat when the credits start, okay? So then they should put the credits...
and we stay there till the what is that called?
Until the credits are over and they have that little after scene.
Till those people come with their little fake broom thingies.
And brush up all the popcorn kernels.
Yeah, and then they're all like...
What are you doing in here?
Yeah.
Get
out! We're trying to start the next movie!
Yeah, so I'm thinking, well then, there's a problem, there's a solution. Why don't we put the credits in at the beginning of the movie? So that...
Yeah, so the people get there later?
No, yeah, that's the point. So that people like us who are always late to movies, so that we have the time the advertisements take, we'll have that much time to be stuck in traffic, and then the time the credits in the beginning are going. And I'm not talking about, like, opening credits, like, directed by so-and-so, starring so-and-so.
He's talking about the boring last
I'm talking about the full, like, Key Grip is visual effects number 3 editor, visual effects supervisor.
And that's not what I look for.
Thank you to Animal Humane Services, people who help with the adoption.
Did you say inhumane?
Animal and Humane Services. So that's that.
Not inhumane.
Okay, and we're running a little long today.
We're not running long. Long, like our dad says, is more than what we usually take. And what we usually take is 45 minutes to record. How long are we recording?
44 minutes and 21 seconds.
That's not long.
Okay,
That's very short.
Okay, then I'll bring another topic today.
Yes.
What are some of our weirdest / most embarrassing moments in life?
See, that's the problem. When you're me, you have nothing embarrassing.
Because it's all embarrassing. Going back at something Sophia was talking about my weight. I don't know if I cut that out or not. But when
we gained a lot of weight talking.
When I was 5 or 6 years old, I went up to my aunt once. I went up and I said, "Look, while you were gone, I lost a lot of weight." I ran up and I said that, and then my face got all red and I ran away. I was 5 or 6 years old. Okay, don't judge me.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that. You were. Let's see.
What'd you do? Take off your shoes?
Look at my feet.
What?
I got smaller.
Like, what are you trying to do?
I was just saying, look, and I lost weight because we had just got the treadmill.
Okay, you might have lost calories and then regained it by telling her that, and then that.
Okay, that's my most embarrassing.
Are you sure it's most embarrassing? It wasn't embarrassing because that's not that's with your family.
Well, I went to. I mean, no one knew this, but I went to Six Flags for a whole day and wore girl shorts
And they weren't mine, by the way.
Yeah, no, they were hers.
What?
But they were gray. The shorts were all gray, so I thought they were mine. They looked like my
yeah,
gray
just
shorts.
like the shirt I wore, and I thought it was mine, and it's yours.
And I wore your shirt one day to the library because I thought it was my blue shirt.
Yeah.
Or it was the black shirt. I don't remember.
No, it was the blue one.
But see, that's not embarrassing because people don't ask you that stuff.
Yeah, they're like, can I read the tag to see if it's a girl shirt or a
Like
boy shirt?
Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat last week on his vlog.
Don't talk about him. I didn't mean that, by the way, if you listen.
Anyway, okay, what's your most embarrassing and weirdest moment?
Oh, if you put weird, well, it's my whole life. Okay.
It's my whole life. My whole life's weird.
See, that happened again. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, how did that happen? I don't
That's
know.
called cough and laugh. So we both agreed that your weirdest moment is your entire life.
Well, okay, if you ask my friends, it's like,
Snapchat.
no. It's, okay, they all Snapchatted me doing something at camp. Anyway.
Well,
So,
don't worry about it because it disappeared in 12 hours.
I know.
24. Sorry.
So,
Don't go after me.
I don't know.
Okay, I think that's all for today.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just agree it's your whole life. It's this podcast. This podcast.
No, it's not embarrassing. I like this.
Yeah, but you're not this bad in real life.
Yeah, I am. I'm worse.
Okay, so announcement is, we have a website now. Before, if you went to rta.space, it would take you directly to iTunes, but a bunch of our listeners listen on Android and listen in Stitcher and in Pocket Cast and Overcast. So, if you listen with those, go to rta.space. On the homepage is links to everywhere you can possibly listen with. You want to listen with iTunes, click iTunes. You want to listen on your computer, click computer. You want to subscribe in your own weird RSS feed or reader app, use RSS.
Wait,
you want to subscribe in
you mean
Pocket
like
Cast.
you mean like what was embarrassing?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about our podcast.
No. But I'm saying your question earlier.
My question earlier, which we've already passed, is weirdest and embarrassing moments.
Yeah, but what's the definition of embarrassing?
We'll put that in follow-up next week.
I want to answer the question now.
Well, you can answer next week.
I won't
2
remember.
weeks.
I won't remember.
I'll write it down. Okay, show notes this week are at...
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I'll talk about that. I've been watching a
Wait,
bunch of...
what does excuse moi mean?
That's fake French for excuse me.
Are you sure it's just excuse me or is it excuse me lady?
I don't know.
I thought it was excuse me lady.
Go to the show notes. They're at rta.space/12 to find out what excuse moi means. And we'll...
Excuse ma. Excuse mom. Excuse
It's
mom.
rta.space/12.
Yeah, that sounds weird. Excuse ma.
And if you can't find it, just... We'll talk about it next week. If you were insulted by our Snapchat comment, or if last week you were insulted by our kiddo comment, well, good news. Share this show with your friends and make them outraged too. The more listeners we get, the more money we get.
That's insulting.
We actually
To me!
we actually don't make any money whatsoever off the show. But
Yeah, you know what we make? We make the money we find on the street.
bunny.
And we don't beg. We pick it up ourselves.
Hey, if you're a person and you have money and you want us to sponsor you, hey, we'll talk about you. We're gonna give really honest reviews here, and we might not even end up talking about it. We'll just be like,
Okay, wait. Embarrassing moments.
that's next week. So
No, it's today. You asked the question today. I answer it today.
So, if you want to share the show with your friends, tell them to go to rta.space. And
if you're a child, share it.
Yeah. If you
Share it gladly, okay?
If you
At least for both children, you know?
a good way to share it is to share your favorite episode. Our metrics show that our number one episode is episode 5. So if you want to share episode 5, just tell them.
Wait, what's the title of episode 5?
I don't know. I think it's a joke and a joke, or the 6
You want to
joke
hear a joke and a
hospital.
joke?
What's that?
Oh, I got this. Okay, this is a joke. Okay, share the episode that's called A Joke and a Joke and tell your friend, do you want to hear a joke and a joke? And if they say yes, because they'll think you're going to tell them a joke. But you say, okay, here it is, and then you show them, and then they'll listen to the whole episode.
Yeah, and if you
then if you want to, you can tell them a joke and a joke.
Yeah, and if you're not...
That way you're not
And
late.
if you're not there with them in real life, you could tell them to go to rta.space/5, and that'll send them straight to episode 5 of Joke and the Joke.
Oh, I got it.
What?
Okay, the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. See, okay, after I do something weird, awkward, or embarrassing, I laugh. I laugh at myself. I don't laugh just to laugh. I laugh at myself.
Oh, remember, you always have to think, are people laughing with you, or are they laughing at you?
I don't care about that. I did it again. That doctor's gonna tell me on Friday that I do have asthma.
Oh, don't remind me.
Oh, she's gonna tell you you have like
I'm gonna go
serious asthma.
I'm gonna go faint.
Okay.
Oh, why do people
If
say
you
goodbye?
faint, that's even worse.
Why do people say goodbye?
Wait! Why do they say wait too?
Okay, last
Hey,
night.
I sound like I'm saying a different language. Excuse-me.
Squish.
No, excuse-me.
It sounds like squish me. Squish me.
I am not saying squish me and don't squish me.
Okay.
Don't squish me. Squash me. This is one of those thinking moments.